Blast off. We're back. Unapologetically significant. How you guys doing out there today?
Mhm.
Doing good?
Hopefully, everybody survived Taco Tuesday
Yeah.
and Cinco de Mayo. That's kind of a big deal on the West Coast.
Yep. Double bang. So
Hmm
we still alive and feeling good and
Now it's Wellness Wednesday.
Wellness Wednesday. Ooh.
This is where we're gonna get to the good stuff. I mean, it's always good stuff. I'm sure you guys walk away
Always.
with something,
Mhm.
but today we're gonna walk away with something.
Oh yeah, you're gonna walk away with some stuff today. And before we get going, I just gotta thank you. We had 2 people overseas that wrote in and said they needed help,
Yes.
and we're helping them.
Yep.
So
Ask and you shall
that's
receive.
right.
It's as
That's
simple
right.
as I say it's simple, but it's not. It's actually having the courage to actually ask for help. Asking
Hmm.
for help is a huge deal.
Yes.
It's not,
Yes.
it's like
It's not weakness. It's
it
not weakness.
right.
It's
It's like
almost the ultimate strength.
it is. It's a flex.
Yeah.
And we want you to lean into that flex but for the people over the pond that reached out,
Yeah.
thank you for telling your truth. And we
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
happy to help.
Yeah. Yeah. So with that said,
Let's get it.
we're gonna get into something today that you probably have not seen before.
hmm
Um yeah, but digestion. We're going to be talking about digestion. We've been on that for a while.
hmm
Um, but especially today, we're going to, sometimes they say, what is it? Picture's worth 1,000
A
words.
picture is worth 1,000 words. And
Well,
we are pretty much the majority of us in today's world are visual learners. So
yeah.
we have to see it. It's not all audible, right? We need to like see it, touch it,
Hmm.
feel it. And that's what we're going to do today because we keep coming back. We keep circling back, if you will, to digestion and
Hmm.
nutrition because
Yep.
that's where we're working from the inside out to heal pretty much everything,
Pretty
right?
much.
Or that's where it's going
Pretty
to
much.
start
Yep.
from.
Yep. And just to just kind of take you back a little bit, as Shelley said, we're always talking about how you have to digest your food.
Mhm.
And again, let's remember that when you eat something, no matter how good it is, even her food, which is absolutely delicious,
Yes, sir.
you still have to digest it.
Yes.
So the food can be as high a quality
Mhm.
as you can get it.
As balanced
Yep.
as it is.
Yep. And scrumptious and all
Mhm.
that good stuff. But once you put it in your mouth and it starts traveling down and gets
Mhm.
to your stomach, it has to be broken down even further.
Mhm.
Okay, so you got enzymes in there, you have some stomach acid in there, all breaking down that particle size because you need to get it very small to get through the villi and all the other things it
Yep.
needs to go through in your body and get into the bloodstream so that the minerals, everybody, what are minerals for?
Mhm.
Vitamins, minerals,
Yeah,
same thing. Not really.
they're different. That's why they have 2 different names. Just saying.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true. So the minerals are actually the ones that help the nutrition get into the individual cells. So that's important, obviously. You do all this work and you can't get in the cell. It's like, why do all this work for? So minerals are very important. Vitamins, obviously, very
Mhm.
important. But the nutrients in that food that you eat, critical to break down. So let's back up a little bit. So if you're putting junk food in there,
Yeah.
processed food, is that going to be harder to break down or easier to break down with all the chemicals
That's a
that are in there?
very good question.
And it's going to be extremely difficult
Mhm.
because the body will recognize things from the earth, meaning plants. Okay. It will recognize those things and say, oh, okay, we got this, we got that. I know how to break that down to a cellular level. Now you start putting silica and some of these other fillers in
Mhm.
there and all the crap that they can put in there. Your body looks at that and says, what is this?
And danger, Robbins, danger.
So it has to jump on Chat GPT and say, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
And how do we combat it? Okay. So now
You got
it's,
soldiers involved.
yeah, yeah,
Unnecessarily.
yep,
But,
yep,
you
yep,
wanted to hit up the drive-through, so we're just telling you what happens internally.
yep. So now, it's got to figure out what to do. It's going to invoke all kinds of different systems and this and that to try and figure out. Then it's going to try and digest it.
Mhm.
Now, some of these things are not
Yeah.
digestible.
There you can't. It's like you swallowing a, I don't know, bowling ball. Like, you only can your stomach acids are only so high.
Yep.
It's not going anywhere.
Yep. And a lot of these things, especially some of the silica type compounds they have, they don't break down. They were formulated to not break
Mhm.
down in an industrial application, but they found a way to put it in your food.
Yeah.
Now you have it in your body. You're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. So most of the time, end up trying to push it out so you can excrete it, but not always. Sometimes it'll get hung up other places and
Mhm.
cause issues. Being able to break a substance down into such minute particle sizes so that it can actually go where it needs to go.
And then be absorbed
Yep. And
as
be
well.
absorbed. Yep.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yes.
that's essential.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's the simplest way to break down what happens internally.
Right.
And this is why we're stressing over, like, it's really important. Like, technically, I know you guys are gonna be mad at me for saying this. When you're eating, you're supposed to break it down to the point where it's liquid, and then
Mm-hmm.
you swallow it, and it takes off some of the pressure of your stomach to perform at its optimal, rate, which none of us are performing at
Right.
our top tier self.
Right.
Okay, we know that, and that's okay. There's no such thing as perfection. So we're over that. We understand that, but we are like, I know the food is so good
Mm-hmm.
that you want to take a couple bites and swallow and get to the next bite and get to the next bite. This is not a hot dog eating contest, y'all. So
No, it's
first
not.
of all, before he breaks it down, I'm going to say slow down and appreciate and chew. It should be, I don't know, what do you say, 75% broken down
Yeah.
before you're eating,
Yeah.
75 or 70% or higher
Yeah.
before you actually start to swallow and go down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because we have the owl syndrome.
Mm.
What's that commercial with the owl?
How many licks
And
it
yeah,
takes?
yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Tootsie Pop.
1, 2.
Yeah,
You can't be like that,
yeah,
okay? 1 chew, 2 chews,
yeah,
next one. No, you can't be like that.
yeah, let's wash it down with a Diet Coke. It'll make it go down faster. Wrong answer. Nice try, though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Diet Coke. Oh
Yeah,
my
I know,
goodness.
sorry.
No, but hey, that's the reality. Again, we are trying to just impart on you how critical that is, because without that, that's step number 1. Now, if you can't pass step number 1,
Yeah, it's yeah, it's
it can be
okay,
tough.
and in sync. Cut.
When you going down the stairs and you miss a step,
Oh,
that's
or
it.
you're going up the stairs and
And
you
miss
miss
a
a step.
step.
That's happened.
Yeah, yeah. So, kind of the same thing. You don't want to miss any of these steps and suffer the consequences. So, what we're going to do is something that you may not have seen before, but you're in for a treat. So I'm just going to let you know right now, we're going to have to adjust the camera so we
Yeah,
can see things and whatnot. So, it's not that we've fallen off the air
we're still
or,
here.
yeah, yeah, we're still here. We'll still be talking to
Yeah.
you. So don't worry about that. But what we're going to do is we've got some pudding here. Okay. See
Okay.
pudding? So we got some pudding here, just regular old snack pack
Yeah.
pudding. Okay. All right. So, and what we're going to do, we've got some digestamil. Where is it at?
There it is. Yeah.
Digestamil. Okay. These are a digestive aid. And the main thing in this is digestive enzymes. And we're going to show you the power of what enzymes should do.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, we all have digestive enzymes in ourselves, but with the quality of the food these days, brother needs a little help.
Yeah, help us out. Again, there's no such thing as perfection. So we're all know that we live in this world. Who knows what they're doing to the food, the soil? Unless you're growing it yourself, then even
Yep.
then it might be a little bit
Yeah.
questionable, right?
Right. Right.
So you want to think of it like you take your vitamin C every day, you take your multivitamin. Now there's something specific for digestion.
Right.
That's what we're talking about right now. But let's just get to the optics. Let's get
Okay.
to the test.
All right. We're going to do, let me adjust this camera
Okay.
a little bit.
Oops, I opened mine a little bit, but you guys can see it. We're good? We're good.
Okay. Yeah, you can see that. Right? No,
Okay, so we're gonna
then
open this. It hasn't been messed with.
nope, nope.
This regular old cheap ass.
Uh, okay, so pudding, yeah, that's
Yep,
regular pudding
stick.
in there. Yeah.
Okay.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some couple of digestive enzyme capsules.
And
Okay.
these are whole food based.
Whole food,
Okay, well, these are just
pre-digested. Okay, so they can survive stomach acid and the heat and everything else that's in the body, because they went through a process of pre-digestion. So good point.
yeah.
Now, which one we're going to pick? Which one we want to mess with?
Let's use yours.
Oh, use mine.
Well, I really want to use mine, but I was trying to
Okay,
be
okay,
okay.
okay. That's all right.
Okay,
So,
so just open this up.
oh yeah, keep this guy away. It's
I'm gonna open this
nosy.
up.
He gets nosy. He
I'm
may
gonna
get
dump this
jealous.
in here.
Yep,
Yes and now. Okay.
yep, yep,
That's
yep.
one.
Then put another one in there.
Two.
You
So
usually take two of these before a meal. Okay.
and if you're like me, you take it after, during, when you remember, ideally it's supposed to be taken before. But
Mm-hmm.
if you take it after, during, it's gonna be fine.
All right. Do a little stir, stir.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
one, two,
Just
three,
stir.
four, five, six,
Just
seven,
keep
eight,
stirring.
nine, 10, 11,
So now the stomach is as we've mentioned before, it's kind of like a washing machine in there. And this is kind of the washing machine action that goes on in your stomach. So it's mixing the acids and the enzymes. It's doing all that good kind of stuff. So that's kind of what we're simulating
right.
here. Okay. So just a little bit more,
Okay.
and then we'll turn that over. You might need a little wipe. Okay,
See a
that's
little bit.
good.
See,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
mixing.
good.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, let's get a little wipe here. All right. And then flip it over, and you can do this one.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
doing all the
yeah,
work. Wait
yeah,
a
you're
minute.
doing all the work. That's
I,
what.
look, I'm gonna need to be heavily compensated for all this. About to get carpal tunnel up here starting. Got me over here start mixing a
Well,
lot.
we got something for that.
Right.
Digest your food and your carpal tunnel will go away.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here we are. We're simulating the stomach.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
wash, 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 scrub,
Yep.
scrub, scrub. It's trying to
Yep.
do its thing.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And there we go. See, I'm
Yep.
still mixing. It looks
Yep.
actually pretty good. Like
Yeah.
you wanna
Yeah. Yeah.
dip some stuff in there. Okay, we're good.
Okay. We're good.
Okay,
All right. I'll take that.
okay.
Wipe that off. Now we'll get to the bowl. Stick
Here's
the
the
bowl
bowl.
up here.
This is gonna be. Let me scoot this back a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Now, at the same time,
same
let's
time.
let's pour,
Whoa.
pour, pour,
Yeah,
pour,
it's gonna
pour.
clump.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that? The big old bro. Still not coming out. Boom.
Yeah, and it's
See
not
that?
it's
Yeah.
not processed all the way, so
That's
the stomach.
undigested
Yeah.
food right there. So now you saw what happened. Look at that liquid in there. That's what the digestive enzymes did to that pudding,
Mm.
which is what it will do to food in your stomach.
Mhm. So don't think, and I think they're gonna need to see my face for this because this is gonna be a little bit of crass statement, but I want you guys to know I'm not just being rude. But listen, just because it looks like this is what it's supposed to look internally like. I don't know if you guys remember this show. I'm gonna probably date myself, but it's called The Magic School Bus, and Miss
No,
Miller used to come
love
through,
it.
and she
Love
used
it.
to go inside and show everything. It was such a cool show. I think it might be on Netflix or something. But anyways, just because this is breaking it down, all that liquid, so it's breaking down, so it makes your stomach. It doesn't have to work as hard to break it down because it's halfway
Yep.
there. It's more
Yep.
than halfway there. Now it can just go ahead and soothe and go to different, break it down,
Hmm.
absorb it, and go to in your bloodstream and get to where it needs to go. Right?
Right.
It's feeding your cells. That does not mean this is going to give you the runs. It's going to come out that way. 'Cause I know what y'all thinking. You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna have like I don't know what they call it, mud butt. This is not that. It's not
No,
gonna
it
be that. I
won't do that.
promise.
Yeah.
It's probably you're probably gonna have the best poop of your life, and it's gonna be like
Normal. The
normal,
way it should be.
firm, and like a banana ish,
Yep. Yep.
and
Yep.
whatever. Okay,
Yep. Yep.
that's all I have to say. But the key is the breakdown.
Yes, the breakdown. Because, just kind of imagine this, as that enzymes and stomach acid and all that, as it leaves the stomach,
Mhm.
I mean, it's not mud. It's not supposed to be mud.
Yeah. That thick portion of the that we saw, that clunk,
Yeah, yeah,
okay, it's not supposed to be that. That means your body's gonna have to work extra hard to break it down,
yep,
or it's gonna have to work extra hard to absorb it.
yep, yep,
Or it's gonna say, "F this, push it through,
yep,
get it
yep,
out.
yep,
It's
yep.
it's causing too much time, too many worries."
Exactly, exactly. So, as you can clearly see, digestive enzymes are critical,
Mm.
critical. And before you run out and say, "Okay, well, let me go to the store and grab some," or I'll get here's the famous one. I'll just go get some yogurt. It's got all these cultures in there, and that's
Yeah.
gonna help.
Yogurt is delicious. It's
It's
great.
delicious,
It's a nice healthy snack.
but half some things are dead in there. You
Yeah.
putting dead bacteria in you.
Mhm.
That's what you're doing. Because don't think that that thing was refrigerated all the time. From the time they make it and it sits in some warehouse, they put it on, usually they'll put on some sort of refrigerated truck, but we're not talking cold, cold.
Mhm.
Okay. It's just enough to kind of keep it somewhat alive.
Mhm.
Gets to a store, the back of them stores where they pull out them big, uh, uh, I say those wooden,
The pellets?
yeah, pallets. They bring that stuff out on the pallet and whatnot. You know, it's been sitting back there for
Mhm.
weeks,
Yeah.
possibly. And
It
these things are very temperature sensitive. If they're not pre-digested, they're sensitive to everything.
Mhm.
So by the time you get it home and eat it, it's probably, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's
It's
good,
low.
very low.
I mean,
Mm.
again,
Better than nothing.
it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Yeah. But when you don't see results.
That's why.
Yep,
Mhm.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
then not only that, but they have to add some preservatives into it because of all of these reasons. If it misses a temperature or the stabilizing the shelf life,
Yep, yep, yep.
you're just messing with
And you
it.
think that fruit is real in there? Real fruit. Oh,
Too
okay.
soon. Too soon. He didn't mean it, y'all. Just stay with us
If
here.
it's real fruit, how come number 1, it's all the way down at the bottom?
Yeah.
And
Or you have some coloring or you
yeah,
some type
yeah.
of additive to make
Always
it look
reminds me of
vibrant.
jam, like
Yeah.
a jam almost down
Mhm.
there. I'm like, "Fruit? What kind of
Yeah.
fruit looks like this?"
Mhm. A little pasty. We do a lot of things, but blue pasty, we kinda hard pass
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So, there you have it. That is the pudding demonstration
Mhm.
and the power of enzymes. And it will work on other things, not just pudding.
Yeah.
So whatever you put down there, those enzymes are going to act fast because they know what to do. That's what they're designed to do is to break down food, help your body
Mm.
so your body doesn't have to work as hard to get something done. And a lot of that has to do with the quality of the food. This is not, 75 years ago where quality was better and the soil was
Mhm.
better and all that kind of stuff. They probably still needed help too,
Right.
but we need even more help
Mhm.
now.
And those are all the things you need to keep in mind. Like, don't again, we're putting the information out there for you to do your research. You
Mhm.
don't have to take our word for it, but you should. But yeah, do your own research. But at the end of the day, it starts whatever your journey is. If it's emotional, if it's physical, if it's I want to live a better lifestyle, or I have these ailments or these illnesses going on in my body, it's gonna start with nutrition and
Mhm.
digestion
Mhm.
in that order.
Yep. Yep.
So whatever you can do to help that, is what you wanna lean towards.
Yep.
And I mean, it's like again, I said it earlier, it's like vitamin C. You take vitamin C every day, you take your
Mhm.
multivitamin every day. This is what that is. It's a multivitamin, if you will, for your gut. It's going to help you break down and process, digest, and absorb.
Mhm.
Period. Whatever it is, whatever the quality of food you're
Yep.
you're having, you wanna
Yep.
make sure you're extracting the most out of it.
Right.
That's
Right.
it.
Right. It's almost like, trying to put together a puzzle and you've never seen the picture.
Oh. So you start with the edges first? Like,
Yeah.
"I know this is straight, so let's do that." Like,
But after that, it's like, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm making here. Kind of the same thing, that the puzzle. The beauty is that the body is so intelligent.
mhm,
It will help you with that puzzle.
mm,
But why are you leaning on it so heavily? That's
mhm.
the thing.
Well, I don't even know if we are. I think we're just not paying attention. I think
That
we're like,
too. That there.
my knees hurt.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
like
Yep.
I have,
That got nothing to do with what I eat.
nothing.
I got a headache. That got nothing to do with what I.
Come
Wrong.
on, come on. And it's funny because I've had a lot of people reach out, or we've had a lot of people reach out about, okay, I'm going to do a detox. I heard your thing. We're going to do a detox. I'm going to do a cleanse, and really breaking down the difference between a cleanse and a detox. And then when you're done with either one of those, is what are you going to do different?
Hmm.
Like, you just can't go back to what you were doing and hitting up the drive-through and not processing, your emotions and, all
Right.
that good stuff.
Yep. Yep.
You have to have a plan in place to, like, what's your next step?
Hmm.
What does success look like for you?
Right.
Everybody is different, but that kind of ties into the Ayurvedic thing with, treating everyone as an individual. One
Yep.
size does not fit all, and working these pieces together and putting this puzzle together after seeing the picture. And even if you don't see the picture, that's fine, but we'll work with you. But
Yep.
certain
Yep.
shapes go with certain things.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna get this puzzle together one way or another.
Exactly. And, just consider it the
Mhm,
front door.
mhm,
Enzymes are definitely the front door to the body's health. And if the door is shut tight, it's just tough to get anything
mhm,
else done. But the body is so miraculous, it'll compensate, it does all these
mhm.
other things, but it's taking a toll somewhere and the clock starts ticking. So, if you really want to improve your health, improve how you feel, all starts with digestion. Oh, I'll go see somebody. I'll go see a psychologist. They'll help me with some of my emotional stuff. True,
Yes,
they
yes,
can, and you
it's
should.
yes,
You
yes,
should.
absolutely.
But you know what you also need to do? Get your digestion right.
Mhm,
Because you're feeding these brain cells. I mean, come on.
mhm,
What are you feeding them?
mhm,
Jack in the box.
mhm.
It's
It's funny though because I know so many people, even in my social media feed, a lot of things come up with different vitamins. So
mhm,
you'll take vitamins for your skin, you'll take vitamins for hair, you'll take vitamins for erectile dysfunction, you'll take all these vitamins for all these things, but the root of it all, it's in your gut.
yep, yep.
It's in your stomach.
Send you good. You got it.
It's like, you guys are missing it. You just walk it can't be that easy. Yeah, it can. Like, feed that first, and then all of these other things. If you need a little extra supplement here or an extra herb there,
Yeah.
that's understandable, but it's a temporary fix if you say, "I'm gonna take some biotin because my hair, my nails, and my skin." Alright, that's gonna work for a little bit, but it's not gonna last forever because it's the process of how you're digesting your
Hmm.
food and your emotions and all that good stuff.
Yep, yep, yep. So hopefully you got something out of
Yeah,
this. So you got the visual. I mean, that is an
yeah,
amazing thing to see how quickly
yeah.
that happens.
It's just
Very quickly. Yep. Yeah, them big old clumps
it's
still
still
in
in there.
there.
They
They
have
ain't
done
going nowhere.
nothing. They have done nothing, so
So, again, we thank you.
mhm.
Like us, follow us, hit us up with more questions. That's
Keep
what
them
we're here
coming.
for.
Keep them coming.
Yep.
Keep them
Just
coming.
keep them coming because we want to help you. You are unapologetically significant. And we're going to keep drumming it in you until you believe it.
Until you believe it.
So, with that,
Yeah.
until next time, we will see you.
See ya. Toodles.
And my mouth is frozen.
Probably need some digestive milk. Do something. He's moving too slow.
Good thing you can edit this thing. Look at this thing. What is it? Whoa, what are you doing?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Ooh, ooh, look at that.
Let me move
Okay.
this out the way. Whoop.
Yeah.
We're just
Oh,
here.
there we go. Hey, this is the real deal. Stuff happens. I may not even cut this out. I mean, this is this is life. Does everything go perfectly all the time?
No,
No. Heck
that
no.
would be so boring.
Mm.
Where's the fun in that?
And don't tell me you haven't had your mouth stuck before.
It's probably been some other stuff that's stuck
Yeah, yeah,
besides
yeah.
that.
Well, we won't get into all
Let's
that. I think we better cut it now that my mouse is moving. So we'll see you guys.
All right, toodles.